Welcome back to the Liquid Late Nights podcast. So we lost a giant the other day, ladies and gentlemen. Rest
Yes,
in
sir.
power, Reverend Jesse Jackson.
Yeah. It's just today's 18th, so yesterday 17th, and yeah. As far as the movement from the 60s, and Jesse's like one of the last. There's a few guys still left, but he's one of the last ones on that crew. But in actuality, he was basically a young man at that point, even though Dr. King wasn't that old either. But he was in his 20s, I guess, or during those years. Because reading up on him the other day, we went to college. He played football. He played, quarterback or something in college in the early 60s and really got involved with the movement. But he was young, but a lot of young people was doing that. So I I used to have mixed feelings about Jesse because I'm not old as old as he is, but I come along in behind that. It's just different things. But the guy got a lot of work done. And again, none of us are perfect. We all flawed. I had a conversation with a person the other day, and he was complaining about one of the leaders. Something happened to us. I said, "We're all flawed." And he's like, "Flawed? What do you mean flawed?" I said, "Flawed. We're human. We're not. Nobody's perfect. You cannot, you know, just subtract from someone's body of work because some of us have some. We're flawed. We're human beings. We make mistakes, or you say something wrong, or you know what I mean. I know we live in this age of cancel culture and all this kind of stuff like that, but you cannot. You know what I'm saying? But what he managed to do as far as coming along when he did coming out of South Carolina, being in Chicago, being there with the good doctor and with Andrew Young, Abernathy, all these old guys, and he was a young guy at the time. It's amazing, dude. And to see he was on the balcony the day that Dr. King was shot. I don't know if I could ever sleep again after being up there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just and so the thing he did with the Rainbow Push, the coalition he put together with people, and he tried to not just so people had problem with just because he went to Rainbow Coalition because he went for a diverse group as opposed to in the late 60s when the people called the so-called militants, whatever, like the Black Panther Party and different groups was going solely black. He went to like let's American Workers Party type deal, putting everybody together and try to get some work done like that, which the approach that Jesse took. It's outstanding. The man's work. I thought that the first time he ran for president, the '84 election year, it was just I don't okay, it's not like anybody would have thought that maybe they're gonna elect a black man president in 1884. Not that anybody thought they're gonna do it in white either, but it's like but the issues he put on the table, he became so popular and because his oratory is you got to give him that. The man's oratory is it's excellent. The issues he put in the Democratic Party had to adopt a lot of the platforms on their platform, the issues that Jesse brought forward because he has such a following, and he didn't get the nomination. I can't remember now who got the nomination. Where did we got blown out by
Oh, in '84,
Reagan, but
was it Mondale?
was it Walter?
Because Gary
Oh,
Hart, because Gary Hart had to drop out because of
drop
the
out.
for the thing.
It was Monday because I was going to say it was the caucus, but he was in '88. He got blown out too, but that's okay.
Yeah,
It's probably Walter Mondale.
yeah.
But again, his platform in '84 introduced a lot of things in the Democratic Party probably wanted to do because just had such a following. When they went to the convention, they had to adopt some of the things. So he helped a lot as far as to go. The '88 one, I don't know, but that one, I just thought the '84 one was strong because he come out of nowhere and people really had to listen. First it was like, what this guy, and then he built some great momentum and he had a great following. He got some delegates. He won a few primaries, and people had to stand up and listen. This is 1984, so you got to give him that. And he managed to do some stuff continuous over the years. So the guy again, longevity, as being with the stand up bearers from the '60s as a young man, you got to give him that, man. We lost. He's done some great work. Again, nobody's perfect, but Jesse was something, man. You got to give him that. You got to give him that.
Absolutely.
He was there with Al Sharpton, a couple of guys still around. Al Sharpton, Andrew Young, which Andrew Young was still alive, so he's still here. But it was, yeah. So And I listened to a lot of stuff that CNN did some things, and so everybody started just showing a lot of stuff. But then when you look at somebody, his body of work, it's impressive. He did a lot for the communities, a lot for young people. It's as a motivator, you have to get, people say, well, these guys are that are what do you call it, motivational speakers and stuff like that. His style was similar to that. As far as the young people in the Black community it's what's the term they use these days? Underserved communities, different things, what kind of terms, like whatever it is. So, but he got it done. So all preps and amen, all praise due. Rest in power.
Who gets to step up?
No?
No, yes. I'm just saying, who gets to step up next?
Well, there's people out there doing things.
Mm.
There's stuff going on. It's not the same as it used to be. I mean, people are doing work. We got a lot of professional people, business people, scientists. People are doing a lot of different things. Even though there's people who say let's not have this, but yeah, well,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. All right, fine.
Yeah.
That's
Rest
all
in
I got.
power.
Again, great respect for Jesse Jackson, the work he did, the Reverend Jesse Jackson, and the Rainbow Coalition and the different things they did. So yeah.
Rest in power. So Liquid Late Nights. We out. Peace.